So there is a topic that has come up a lot in many circles that I'm a part of. And it's rejection sensitivity. Okay? And a lot of people misunderstand what RSD is and how extreme it can be. As someone who has been dealing with RSD since I was in first grade, and severe RSD, to the point where I only hung out with certain types of people. And I only hung out with them for very small periods of time. So a lot of you confuse social anxiety with RSD. You also confuse discomfort with RSD. That's not the same thing, okay? I was so socially awkward and also misjudged and mistreated in school that I was constantly being bullied. And when they separated my twin brother and I in kindergarten so that I would develop social skills, it became worse because my twin brother then became one of my bullies at school. So what I began to do is I started to befriend the bullies so that at least they did not pick on me. However, I did call them out on their bullying. Some of these kids got the help that they needed, some of them got better, and some of them actually graduated high school. Because I sat with them one-on-one. Not because I hung out with them all the fucking time. No. Most of my recesses and lunches were to myself. I intentionally worked in cafeterias so I didn't have to talk to people or deal with the severe rejection I felt from every single group of people at school because I didn't fit in with any of the groups at school. I partially fit in with all of them, but I don't fit in with any of them because I'm not looking to be liked. Rejection sensitivity does not mean that you want to be liked by everybody. Okay? That is also a misconstrued notion that those of us who have severe RSD need to be liked by everybody. On the contrary, some of us do not want to be perceived at all. At all. We don't want to be perceived because every time we're perceived, harm comes from that perception. And possibly that RSD came from trauma. But what I'm saying with this is that RSD and social anxiety are not the same damn thing. Okay? It got to the point where I would spend weeks not talking to anybody. So they would have me joining clubs and participating in tutoring and other things so that I would socialize. This doesn't happen by accident. It happens by years of trauma, and not just by people around me, but by people who called themselves my friend. People whom I helped out of the worst darkness of their lives and then turned on me because I then was drained and needed to focus on myself. Most of which weren't even there for me in my darkest moments. Because selfish behavior from bullies is always going to be their thing. Especially if you befriend them. You shouldn't befriend them thinking that you're going to get any sort of recognition. No, that bullying that comes afterward, that's their rejection. They feel rejected because now you're concentrating on you. So they erase you from the yearbook and then befriend your family members to then pick on you in adulthood. This kind of shit will follow you to employments. My mom's secretary befriended one of my biggest bullies and then bullied me at work as well. These behaviors do not fix themselves. And rejection sensitivity should be seen as what it is. And people should not